The former president of the United States of America, two-time loser, Donald J. Trump, has released a statement, folks. Has released a statement. Save America! President Donald J. Trump. This is a statement by Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America. Karl Rove has been losing for years, except for himself. He's a rhino. I don't know what spawned this letter, by the way. If someone can go like dig up that context, that'd be great. But he's a rhino of the highest order who came to the Oval Office lobbying for 5G for him and the group. After a lengthy discussion with Rove and Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, I said no. They're not qualified. Our nation can do so much better. On election evening, November 3rd, at 10:30 p.m., Rove called to congratulate me on a, quote, great win. I said thank you, Karl, only to watch the rigged election take its final form. I love this. It's so good. Karl Rove's voice on Fox is always negative for those who want to know how to win. He certainly hasn't helped Fox in the ratings department, has he? Never had much of a feeling for Karl. What is that? Never had much of a feeling for Karl? What the fuck? Is this like, is he writing a letter about his fucking like college roommate or something? In that, I disagreed with so many of the things he says. He's a pompous fool with bad advice and always has an agenda. He ran the campaign for 2 senators in Georgia and did a rotten job with bad ads and concepts. Bad ads and concepts. Oh my.
And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Bad deal. Should have never been thought of.
Fucking concepts, dude. Motherfucker. Alright, where were we? Should have been an easy win, but he and his friend Mitch blew it with their $600 versus $2,000 proposal. Karl would be much more at home in the disastrous Lincoln Project. I heard they have numerous openings. Oh my god, that's so good. Now again, the Republicans could have just lied. Like, again, the Democrats lied about $2,000. The Republicans could have also just lied, but whatever. If the Republican Party is going to be successful, they're going to have to stop dealing with the likes of Karl Rove and just let him float away or retire like little Bob Corker, Jeff Flaky Flake, and others like Toomey of Pennsylvania, who will soon follow. Let's see what happens to Liz Cheney of Wyoming. Oh, but there's a page 2. There's a page 2. You ready for this? There's a page-ass motherfucking 2. Are you ready? If it weren't for me, the House would have lost 25 seats instead of gaining 15. It was a shock to everyone and almost cost Pelosi her speaker position. Likewise, 8 to 10 senators would have lost their position, including Karl's friend Mitch. I love how, like, in Donald Trump's world, like, Mitch McConnell only won his election because of him. It's not because, it's fucking Kentucky or something. No. Donald Trump's world is like, it's a small piece of the universe, right? It's just so stupid.
The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right?
It's just so dumb. Our wonderful leader, who would rather spend his time fighting me than Pelosi, Schumer, and Sleepy Joe. I love how he's still using Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe's slept himself into fucking 2 months in the White House, and somehow he hasn't woken up yet. In last year's congressional primaries, 120 of the 122 candidates I endorsed won by a lot, and the 2 that lost were beaten by people claiming to be more Trump than their opponent. In the Senate, I was undefeated in primary endorsements with a record of 21-0, and close to that in the general election. 31 million people listened to my CPAC speech online. You mean the speech where everyone comes in your grandmother? I don't know about that. That's a little...
Everybody comes in your grandmother.
I'm not sure about that. That's not a great speech. 31 million people listened to my CPAC speech online, and it had among the largest television audience of the week, even though it was on cable at 4 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. 4 p.m.? Bitch, you wish it was 4 p.m. By the time you showed up, it was like 5:30. This motherfucker... Oh, it was 4 p.m. No, it was like at least 5 o'clock by the time you went live. Karl Rove is all talk and no action. Next time, Karl, save your election night phone call and keep doing a great job for the Democrats. Fox should get rid of Karl Rove and his ridiculous whiteboard as soon as possible. Oh my god. I'm sorry. This is just the funniest fucking shit. It's just so funny. What a disaster, folks. What a fucking disaster. Does he think this letter will reverse the election? I think he does. I also think that, you know, at the end of the day,
Everybody comes in your grandmother.
everybody comes in your grandmother. Jesus, that sounds like it fucking could be a fucking Andrew Cuomo clip, for God's sakes.